2023 Aston Martin DBX. Interior or exterior review. Hello guys and welcome to our channel, Latest Luxury Cars. In this video, we are going to give you a vivid review about the 2023 Aston Martin DBX. Here we go. Don't be deceived by its SUV appearance. The 2023 Aston Martin DBX retains the British brand's edgy DNA. It's larger than a DB11 and less nimble than a Vantage. But unlike its low-slung brothers, this high-riding ute has a usable back seat, greater storage room, and can tow and drive off-road. The standard DBX boasts a lovely twin-turbo V8 engine, but it's not as speedy as some less-priced competitors. The new 697 HP DBX 707, which boasts a hotter engine and other performance upgrades, is the solution. Every sample also includes a luxurious interior that may be substantially altered. However, we wish it had a stronger brake pedal and a full suite of active safety measures. Still, the 2023 DBX is as stylish and fun as Aston's grand touring vehicles. It's simply disguised as an SUV. The DBX is Aston Martin's first SUV in its more than 100-year history, an effort to crack open the tall car-centric doors of global markets such as China, the Middle East, and the United States, all of which are profoundly wedded to the concept of big vehicle status. It's also an attempt, unlike the four-door Rapid, to create a truly usable, practical, daily Aston. It's constructed at a fresh new production site in Southampton, Wales, and despite being released in 2020, it now accounts for half of Aston Martin's global sales. There is a lot riding on the success of the DBX. The 5-seat, 4-wheel drive DBX currently has two engine choices, both of which are a Mercedes-sourced 4.0-liter turbo V8. The base model has 542 bhp and 516 pounds-ft, but the later DBX 707 employs different turbos with increased cooling to produce a whopping 697 bhp, 707 pounds, and 664 pounds-ft. The boast is that it is the world's most powerful luxury SUV. There's a Mercedes-made 9-speed automatic transmission, uprated for the 707, triple-chamber air ride, a suite of electronically controlled differentials, electric ride control, and a slew of other cutting-edge features that ensure this one-of-a-kind Aston can handle whatever life throws at it. Be it mud or racetrack curves, or maybe a touch of both, Aston Martin, like the majority of the world's supercar companies, has been forced to enter the SUV market in order to survive. The DBX was an instant hit when it initially appeared in 2021, and it is largely credited with keeping the Gaydon-based firm solvent. Aston Martin has successfully transported its design DNA into an SUV, so it looks wonderful, but when competing with the Lamborghini Urus and Bentley Bentayga, more than just a lovely face is required. Aston Martin already hit it out of the park with its first ever SUV in 2021. The DBX checks all the boxes. It's quick, beautiful, and luxury, and it should be the envy of the country club parking lot. However, the Aston Martin DBX's rivals put up a good fight and are as worthy of your consideration. The Lamborghini Urus is quicker and more exhilarating after a series of turns. It's a real performance car that feels more like a sports sedan on stilts than an SUV. The DBX is more entertaining than the Bentley Bentayga, but the latter has the nicest cabin decor and the best ride quality of the three. It's also the most polished and comes in a variety of colors. Engine performance and transmission. The standard DBX is powered by a Mercedes-AMG twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 engine. The engine produces 542 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, and is paired with a Mercedes-Benz 9-speed automated gearbox. The AMG engine in the DBX 707 has been updated and now produces 697 horsepower and 663 pound-feet of torque. Its 9-speed automatic transmission employs a wet clutch pack rather than the torque converter used in the regular transmission. While the DBX is primarily rear-wheel drive, A central transfer case transfers torque to the front axle when rear slippage is detected. It can pull up to 5940 pounds and features a limited slip rear differential. The Aston Martin comes equipped with adaptive dampers and height-adjustable air springs, which are great for off-roading. The DBX we tested hit 60 mph in 3.9 seconds, which is acceptable for a hot SUV. But the Lamborghini Urus and other competitors are noticeably faster. The DBX 707 was far faster, reaching 60 mph in 3.1 seconds. The version we drove on the finest roads in England highlighted the engine's robust roar and the transmission's subtle functioning. Its chassis displayed a wide range of demeanors, from elegant and comfortable to responsive and lively, thanks to a comprehensive collection of driving modes. Despite the Ute's brief 157-foot stop from 70 mph, the brake pedal was sluggish. The EPA estimates that the standard DBX will get 14 mpg in the city and 18 mpg on the interstate. We have not had the opportunity to test the base model's real-world fuel efficiency on our 75 mph highway trip. While 550 HP, 700 Nm, 4.5 seconds to 100 km per hour, and a Vmax of 290 km per hour are remarkable. They aren't best-in-class stats for super SUVs, but don't get caught up in the figures since the DBX is a really enjoyable SUV on the road. The DBX, like other Astons, explodes to life rather than rumbles to it. Even at idle, the engine tone has depth, and a quiet woofer will keep you company on your daily journey. Fasten up, and the exhaust tone will become throatier and more wholesome. Sport mode cranks up the volume, opening exhaust valves for a full sound display complete with pops and crackles. Performance is also noteworthy. The AMG bi-turbo engine is a true powerhouse that has been expertly tailored for the DBX. It has the powerful mid-range you did expect, yet it responds almost like a naturally aspirated unit. And Urus is more powerful in its construction. But the DBX is not without personality. The 9-speed transmission performs admirably for the most part, but it is susceptible to tugging at the paddle when pushed aggressively. Interior and exterior features. The Aston Martin DBX shares a lot of its switchgear with the rest of the Aston Martin lineup. The inside is beautifully stitched leather with soft-touch surfaces and a micro-suede headliner. The Ute has a 12.3-inch digital gauge display, configurable ambient lighting, 3-zone temperature control, and heated front and rear seats as standard equipment. Optional features include ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and a range of even more luxurious inside materials. Adults will have plenty of knee and headroom in the rear seats. There's also plenty of cargo room, with 22 cubic feet behind the back seat and 54 cubic feet with the rear seats folded. The huge 10.2-inch infotainment screen, which is based on an outdated Mercedes interface, is unresponsive to touch inputs. Instead, the device is controlled via the steering wheel buttons and a rotary knob on the center console. An integrated touchpad is available. Popular features include Apple CarPlay connectivity, built-in navigation, a 14-speaker radio, and several USB and 12-volt charging outlets. The size is what gets you initially. The closely packed DBX may not appear to be much of an SUV in photographs, but it is. A cursory spec check reveals that the DBX is as huge as its super SUV rivals, measuring more than 5 meters long and over 2 meters wide. The standard fit 22-inch rims fill up the huge wheel arches nicely, and you can even get crazy complicated 23-inchers. What is your road presence? The DBX has a lot of it. Then there's the design, which is traditional Aston Martin but has been elegantly recreated for an SUV form. The iconic DB grille, enlarged to billboard proportions here, quickly confirms this as an Aston Martin SUV, while the tall bonnet and tight-fitting roof vent add a relationship to the GTs and sports cars, even from the back. The DBX extremely Vantage-like ducktail boot lid spoiler will ensure you can't mistake it for anything other than an Aston Martin. The DBX's flat under tray is also concealed from view, but an important aero component. Thank you everyone for watching our video till the end. For more reviews like this, please subscribe to our channel Latest Luxury Cars and stay tuned for more.